Hi, I'm Dashima. Welcome to Six Pack Yoga Abs. Lift your leg up towards the belly and extend it straight forward. Hands in the prayer position. We're going to do this a couple of times, grounding into the base leg, extending the leg straight, then bending the knee and lowering it down. We'll do the other side. Extension and flexion of the knee engages the quadricep and increases strength in the core. Now we're going to go to the side. This is for the oblique side of the abs. So extend the leg straight out to the side. Inhale as the arms come up and exhale as you extend straight out to the side. Inhale up and around, exhale, extend and lower. We're going to do the other side. Lift the leg, inhale up and exhale, extend. This is also really helps for the balance. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, extend. One more time. And exhale, extend and lower. Inhale, lift the knee, extend the leg straight. We're going to do this a couple of times. So the other side, inhale, lengthen, exhale, extend. One more time, lengthen, extend. And last time on this side, extend. Now this time, lift the leg and circle around to the side and lower. Lift, circle, lower. Lift, circle, lower. Lift, circle, and lower. And be sure to move with control, using your core strength. Only lift the leg as high as you can while maintaining balance. Inhale, arms reach up, bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, forward, fold palms to the earth, and just open up the hamstrings a little bit. Inhale, lengthen the spine, back into chair pose. Interlace the fingers, fire hands, lengthen the spine and look up. And exhale, fold forward, palms to the earth, forward bend. Now we're gonna just jump the feet back into plank position, palms under the shoulders, and just rolling side to side. Palm comes to the heart. As you roll side to side, this starts to strengthen side of the obliques, the core muscles, shoulders and chest muscles. Plank twists, rotating side to side, grounding all the weight into the base hand and into the outer edge of that extended bottom leg. Just moving with control, moving with the breath, and coming back to a plank position right in the center. Nice deep breath here, and you're just going to rock forward and back. So rocking the heels back and then pressing all the way back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lengthens, and exhale, right knee into the chest. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, right knee into the chest. Inhale, lengthen, grounding into the palms. Exhale, knee into the chest, squeeze the core. Inhale, left leg up, lengthen, exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, lengthen, grounding into the palms, and the knee comes into the chest on the exhale. On the next one, both feet go back down into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, downward dog. Exhale, knee to the shoulder. So this one really works the obliques here. So the right knee into the right shoulder and left leg up this time. Left leg lengthens, left knee to the left shoulder. Inhale, moving with fluidity, with grace. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, knee to the shoulder. One more time here, and lower the foot back down. Now lifting the heels, bending the knees, grounding into the palms. You're gonna float your feet forward, or if you need to, step forward. Inhale, back in a chair pose, sink the hips, pull the belly in, long spine, strong core. Chair pose. Inhale, arms reaching up to the sky. Nice deep breath here. See if you can lift your heels, coming into a balanced toe balance here. Coming all the way up to standing on your toe balance, arms extending straight up. Deep breath in and exhale, prayer to the heart. Sink the hips, still in the toe balance. Core is nice and strong, spine is long. Sink the hips as low as you can and then standing back up in toe balance. Release your heels. Inhale and extend. We're going back into the leg extensions. So the knee comes up, the leg extends, and circle it around. Extend to the side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend. Lower the leg. We're going to do the other side. Grounding into the base leg. Extend the other leg straight forward. Bend the knee and extend the leg. Last one. Out to the side now as you extend. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, extend and reach forward and across the chest. Last one here. And lower the leg. Inhale, chair pose, sink the hips. Exhale, prayer to the heart. And folding forward, palms to the earth. Inhale, lengthen. left leg extends back, half split, lower the left toes down into a nice high lunge. Alright, starting in a lunge position, palms on either side of the right foot. You're going to root down into the palms, use the core strength here, and we're going to float the legs forward and back. So just watch me for the first couple, but grounding into the palms, you want to sink the hips down as you extend the back leg back, and the front leg comes forward, and for a few instances, just of a second in between, your feet are both off of the ground. That's the goal here. Floating and flying ninja kicks. We also call these ninja lunges or flying lunges. So try to do 10 on each side, and then ending with both feet together at the front of the mat. Inhale back into chair pose, extend the arms straight up, and exhale prayer down to the heart, and fold forward back into forward bend. Nice deep breath here as you lengthen, arms reaching back up, prayer to the heart. We're going to go back into our extensions. So extend the leg straight and bend the knee. Arms can go above the head now to increase the challenge. Extend the leg, circle it around, and take a nice deep breath in as you reach up. Exhale, extend to the side. So this is really great for the side of the core, the obliques. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extend. And lower the leg. Other side. Lift the leg, extend, bend the knee. Extend, bend the knee. Once more, bend the knee. You're going to circle to the side, deep breath in as you lengthen, and exhale, extend. Don't worry if you wobble, if you almost fall. It's completely normal. And slowly lower. Inhale back to chair pose. I'm going to do a little dancing chair. Sometimes you got to get a little bit upbeat in these poses, make it a little bit more fun, especially if you're working out at home or somewhere in the world. Just have fun with it. Put on some music and move your body. Exhale, fold forward. And float the feet back into plank position. And we're going to take knees to the shoulders. This is a little bit of a bounce to it. You got to have some athleticism a little bit, or at least coordination. Knee to shoulder, knee to shoulder. So basically it's just alternating feet. Use the core strength. Try to keep the hips really low. And then press the hips back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, straight up and back. Exhale, curl it in. Once more, inhale. And exhale, curl it in. Last one, up. Now this time you're going to take the leg all the way up and hold. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Extend and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Once more, inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Lengthen back. And hold it to the center. Press back in a downward dog. Fingers spread wide. Root down into the palms. Look between the hands. You're going to press your hands into the earth and just do these little donkey kicks. Basically, you want to come up into a partial handstand if you can, just getting a little lift. If this is foreign to you, just grounding into the palms and working towards getting the feet off of the ground for a second is great. See if you can come halfway up and extend the legs now. Up and extending. And then hopping forward, coming all the way back to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Chair pose. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Inhale, open the arms wide. And exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, lengthen. Now we're going to come into a standing extended leg. So use that base leg for support as you raise up. Engage the core. And if it's available to you, this is a little advanced, people. So if this is too much, just watch to begin with. And you can work your way up to this practice. We're in standing half lotus. Prayer is at the heart, and folding forward from here. If this is too advanced for you, then stay standing in half lotus instead of folding forward, or you could stand in tree pose. But just trying to get a little lift in standing half lotus in the forward bend variation, grounding into the palms, lengthening the spine, rising back up to standing half lotus, and then slowly release. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, prayer to the heart, palms to the earth, forward bend. I'm going to do the same thing. So peace fingers, grab the big toe, hold the opposite hip to stabilize as you lift, lengthening the spine, keep the core strong, stabilize and engage. And then bring the foot all the way into half lotus. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Stable and balanced. Your drishti point, your focus is somewhere across from you. And then folding forward. You could stay here, don't need to do anything else. Or if you want to try a little lift, grounding into the palms here, lift, and see if you can just get that back foot off of the ground a little bit. Engaging the core, we're going to rise back to standing half lotus, using the core strength, releasing the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, prayer all the way to the earth. Inhale, left leg back, all the way back into a lunge position here. You're going to take both hands to the inside of the right foot, bending the right knee, open the arms wide, and exhale, prayer to the heart. So we're going to do these back lifts. This strengthens your lower back, which is a really important part of the core. Keep the hips nice and low, tailbone tilted back so that you have a nice flat back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, prayer to the heart. We're going to go side to side a little bit here, so we're just strengthening the core and then coming all the way up into reverse warrior, back into dancing warrior, warrior two. I like to dance in these poses. Something fun about it. Keeps your legs nice and strong, engages the core, and lengthen and extend. So coming into triangle pose, interlace the fingers over the head, grounding into the front foot, the knee is straight, and now bending the knee so you get a nice deep extension here. Lower the hands to the earth, and we're going to switch sides, so just jump to the other side. Left leg is forward now. So you want to keep both hands under the chest, sink the hips nice and low. Inhale, open the arms, and prayer to the heart. Inhale, open, exhale, lower. So you see how this uses the core strength, but it's the lower back, not the front of the core here as much. And that is just as important. This practice is not really for people with back problems. This is for people who are ready to take their core practice to the next level. And reverse warrior. Back to the center. Interlace the fingers, lengthen here, engage the core. Left leg is straight, spine is long. Draw that right shoulder back, bend the knee, both hands to the earth. Step back into downward dog, all the way back into plank. We're going to go into side plank. So you can stack the feet like this, so it's heel to toe, or you can have both feet on top of each other like the other way I just demonstrated. But it's a lot easier if you stack the feet, you have more surface area. Just grounding into the palm here. Lower the hips, lift the hips. Lower and lift. And now, stepping that top leg back. If you can, flip, we call this flip the dog. It's also called wild thing. You just extend the arms straight back into a little bit of a back bend. And then slowly lower. Inhale, lift. Cobra position or upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. And coming onto side plank on the other side. So stacking the feet and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So these little lifts, they really strengthen the side of the body, the obliques, and the whole side of the core. Now just step that top leg back and lift that upper arm up and over the ear. So you come into a little bit of a back bend here, if you have a flexible back. Otherwise, just stay in the side plank, coming full circle back around to plank, and we're going to extend the left leg straight back and curl it in with the right leg extending forward. Extend back, exhale in. Inhale back, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Moving with flow, moving with grace. Use the core strength. Exhale in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Other side. Extend the right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, squeeze it into the center. Exhale. And exhale. This isn't easy. It's okay. You can do it. We're halfway done. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. I feel the burn with you. Last one here. Squeeze it in and lower. Now we're going to take the left knee to the left shoulder and extend it out to the side. 5 times. So grounding into the palms if you can. Try to keep that leg lifted as high as you can. We're going to do the other side. So knee into the shoulder and extend straight to the side. Extend and extend. See how my elbow is slightly bent? That's okay. Or you can try to keep them both completely straight. And now step both feet forward to the front of the mat. We're going to come into a little bit of a arm balance here. This is to strengthen the core. This is called crow pose. Palms under the shoulders. You're going to lift one leg at a time. This is the best way for you to practice. Just one leg at a time, grounding into the palms. And for crow, you really want to curl the spine, and like a magnet is pulling your spine up to the sky. If you've never done crow before, just knees come to the armpits, spine rises up to the sky, looking between the hands, then press back into plank, lower, lift up into cobra, and then all the way back to downward dog. Lengthen the spine, deep cleansing breath, jump step, or float the feet between the hands and come all the way to seated. We're going to come to a couple of ab exercises seated. So this one's like elbow to knee. Sometimes we call this bicycle. But just lowering down onto your back, or you can stay in that V position, extending the legs opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep the lower back nice and flat against the mat, and move with the breath. Exhale. And all the way up to seated. Exhale. We're coming into boat pose crunches. So you reach for the feet, knees come into the chest. Exhale as you lift. Exhale. 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 You can do it. Keep going. Keep going. I feel it with you. Move with me here. And lower all the way back down. Roll back into a little plow position here. And then one vertebra at a time, just rolling the spine down. Slowly, with control, lower the legs. Now we're going to do these leg lifts with a flowing motion. Flowing motion is really great for your joints, especially the hip joints here. We're moving with fluidity. If this is unusual movement for you, you want to take it really slowly and gently. But if you can, keep that lower back really engaged and grounded into the earth as you move with control, and lifting the legs straight up and circling around as wide as you can without causing any issues in the inner thighs there. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So you can lift the shoulders off of the mat if your neck feels strong enough. And then extending the legs as wide as you can. Palms together in a nice prayer. You're going to exhale and reach between the legs. Exhale. Exhale. Point the toes. Keep those legs nice and straight. Exhale. Lower back flat into the earth. Exhale. Reach. And legs straight up. We're going to do leg raises. So one at a time. And then the arms are extending up towards the leg. Pointing the toes. Keep the lower back nice and flat. Moving with the breath. Exhale. 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 So you're kind of reaching towards that extended leg. You could also reach the arms behind the head like this. And then now we're going to roll all the way back up to seated. Bending the knees. This is a boat pose variation. You could also have your hands behind you like this. We're going to reach and try to have a wide leg boat pose. So the legs are open wide. Spine is nice and straight. Core is engaged. Heart is open. And bring the legs together. Boat pose is also really great if you bring the legs right by your face. See if you can get them that high. That's really advanced. Now we're going to do a little bit more bicycles. So this practice is really for the six packs. If you're not getting feeling the burn, then you might have already given up. So hopefully you're still with me here as you extend opposite hand to opposite foot. Keep the core nice and strong. Roll your legs back into plow and lower slowly. Now we're going to do these circle. So the legs come up and it goes to the opposite side. Use your hands to stabilize you. So now this is, I call this a tornado. So basically the lower leg goes down and the upper leg goes across. And you ground into the palms as you lift the hips to pivot. So pivot and lower. Lift, pivot, and lower. Lift, pivot, and lower. Moving with like a tornado movement. And move with the breath. Move with control. See if you can do this. This is advanced ab practice. And then lower the feet all the way back onto the mat. Palms into the earth. We're going to come into a nice, gentle bridge pose. This stretches out the abdomen. After a lot of ab work, you want to stretch the core. So grounding into the earth, just lift the hips. And our last practice here is going to be rocking like an egg. So this is from the Ashtanga tradition. Basically, you hug your knees into your chest. And you rock all the way up, and each time you rock up you pivot and you come into a circle, and you try not to touch the feet to the to the mat when you rock forward. So just lift and circle. It's a lot of fun. You want to bring joy into your workout. And then when you're ready, lower the legs all the way down into a beautiful Shavasana, final relaxation. So proud of you for making it through this incredibly challenging ab workout. I hope that you'll practice this often, but just give yourself congratulations. The power is within you. All of the strength you didn't even know you had is within you. And the more you practice, the easier it gets. Life gets easier. The more you stay consistent with your practice. Just taking one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Take a moment for your gratitude practice. Think of all the blessings and the gifts you have in your life. Then rolling over to one side and coming all the way up to a seated position. We're going to do one more practice before we end this, and this is stomach rolling. So in the yogic tradition, this helps to alleviate digestive issues. It's also really tonifying for your internal organs. And how it works is you come into a little bit of a squat, you place your palms right by the front of the hips, and then you're going to suck the belly all the way in as much as you can. So you want to create a compression so that all the air comes out of the belly. Suck it in all the way in. You can see how my ribs are showing. And then it's a practice, but to be able to create a little bit of movement here, rolling the belly. So belly rolling. It's like a personal internal massage for your digestive system. So basically inhale, and then as you exhale, all the air suctions in and up. So you want to create a suction, and then you see how the muscles come together in the middle, and it's really tonifying for your organs. It's a massage for your internal organs. So just try it if you can, and that also decompresses your spine. And then we'll finish this practice with a little abdominal massage. So just going into the belly and circling around in a big clockwise circle around the perimeter by the ribs, down by the pelvis, in the abdomen, the stomach, all the intestines, all of your internal organs, giving them a little bit of love. And I'm so proud of you for making it through this amazing practice. I hope that you'll practice often. It will keep your stomach healthy and strong and powerful. Namaste.